Hi boys and girls, I am here to show you how to do the modeling energy transfer project. That's kind of a mouthful. All right, so what I want you to do is go around in your house somewhere and I want you to find, you're going to use 32 things. I'm going to use 16 things as the demonstration, but you're going to find 32 things. So you might want to find, I don't know, nuts, beads, coins, something small. I have counters here. Now remember, you're going to use 32, but I'm going to use 16 for the demonstration. Okay, so you're going to use 32 of what are small items you can find, and you're going to need a piece of paper. It could be blank paper, it could be a line paper, it could even be a whiteboard if you want. I don't really care. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw two boxes, kind of like our simulation. So the simulation's a digital model. We're going to use an actual physical model here. So here is our two squares. Now, if you have line paper, you're more than welcome to use line paper for that as well. So I'm going to use all 16 of my counters, and I'm going to separate them into these two boxes. Now, one of them you're going to mark as warmer, and one of them you're going to mark as colder. I'm going to make the first one warmer. Now you can do this in, I would recommend doing it in some kind of marker so that you can show up in your pictures. Okay, I'm going to put cooler. So we have a warmer one and a cooler one. All right. And these items are going to represent the energy. It's not representing molecules. It's representing that kinetic energy that we saw that's yellow on our simulation. So you're going to separate these however you see fit. Now, the warmer one's going to have more and the cooler one's going to have less, right? So I'm just going to eyeball these. I'm going to put 2, 4, that's 6 on this one, and I'm going to put all the rest of them on this one. All right. So you can see I have more kinetic energy on my warmer one and less on my cooler one. So that is step 1. Now, once you have it like that, you're going to take a photo of it. Okay? You're going to take a photo of it, and I'll show you taking my photo. If you have a camera phone, it's better than taking a screen grab, but you can take a screen grab if you like of it with your Chromebook, but it won't be as clear. So if you have a phone and then download it to your Google Drive, it'd be better. Okay, that's part 1. Now, you're going to connect them. Obviously, we can't move them. You could cut the paper and you can move it over. Let's do that. That'd be so much funner. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my paper. Just remember how many you put on each one, right? I'm going to cut my paper and then I'm going to connect them. All right, so just like we moved it in the simulation. Now you have to decide what is going to happen when you connect them, right? So if these were really moving, they would be moving, and then after you connect them, they would start transferring over, right? So you have to decide if you have, now I have 16, so I know if it transfers, the temperature is eventually going to even out. And you have to figure out what's that even out number. Well, that means they're going to have the same on the left and the same on the right when they're done transferring. Now, it's not going to move all the way over here, right? It's not going to just make this one warmer, is it? No. It's going to even out. Okay? So I had 16. Now I'm going to have the same number on each side. So once you get the same number of objects on each side, and here I have 8 and 8, they have evened out. Now I'm going to take my second photo for part 2, and that's once the energy has transferred around and everything is at equilibrium. It's all the same. I'm going to take another picture of it here. Okay, so the physical model is done, so you can put whatever it is away. So here I'm going to put my counters away. I'm going to throw away my paper. I don't need it anymore. I'm going to now take those photos that I took and I'm going to put them in the Google Drawing assignment that is for the model of energy transfer. Okay, and then your project is done. So it's kind of fun because you get to actually touch and play with some things, and make sure you turn that in for points.